Hello and welcome to Motherhood Interrupted. I am your host, Kimberly Lovey. You guys, we launched our brand. All right, guys, now look, you're probably very confused. Why did we change our podcast from the Kimberly Lovey podcast to Motherhood Interrupted? What's going on here? All right. I have been masterminding this brand since December of last year, December of 2021. So almost for a year. And I've gone back and forth about it, but I decided that I really needed to niche down and frame up very clearly and firmly what the entire podcast is about. As you guys know, I started off the podcast really just in quarantine as a passion project, and I still had my corporate job. And then I started playing around with business coaching, and then I had a baby. And all the while, if you guys have been on this ride with me, I've been podcasting through it all. And so now I'm a mother of three, and I still have my business sense behind me, but I just wanted to really form a brand that was for us, not about me. When I first started it, I was advised by a brand expert to have my name be the podcast title. And I've talked about this a couple times now, but for those of you that don't know, this has been something I've been kicking around for some time. So when I was doing business coaching, it made more sense to have my name be the brand. But now I want to have something really not just about me, but really for all of us. And so as I was thinking about it, I'm like, what do most of my followers and listeners have in common? Well, most of us are mothers. And, the conversation I have had over and over and over again over the last several years with all of you, when we're just like talking in conversation, is how motherhood has really changed us, and it really kind of threw us off course. And some of us have figured out what our new path is. Some of us are still trying to see what that looks like. I'm probably in that category. And I was like, you know what? It's like everything got interrupted by motherhood. And I just came up with this idea that we really all have been interrupted or disrupted by motherhood in the best way possible. So, when you first have your baby, you're just basically lost and you're in survival mode. And I always see women saying, am I ever going to find myself? Am I ever going to feel like myself? And I always think, you know what? Yes, but yes and no. Because part of you dies when you become a mom, and this new version of you emerges, and you start having parts of you that you did not even know existed. You become loving and compassionate in a way that you never even expected, and you just emerge as this almost like a butterfly, this beautiful version of yourself. And it's beautiful and it's tough all at once, because you also had plans before. And for me, for example, I was on a professional path that all of a sudden didn't make sense when I had kids. And so just really kind of like feeling our way through what that looks like is the point of this community. And as we are kind of together chuckling through the fact that we keep being interrupted by our babies, it's also this idea that we're in a community of women. We are trying to find ourselves. We're trying to continuously improve ourselves. We want to look our best. We want to feel our best. We want to have laughs. We want to go out and party and have drinks with our friends. We want to get massages. We want to have date nights with our husbands or our partners. And it's just, it's this whole ride that we're all on together. And I feel like it's time to share this brand with you, because at the end of the day, it really is not just about me. It's really about you listening alongside me and kind of the journey that we go through together as women and as mothers. So I'm still going to be having conversations about business topics, speaking with entrepreneurs, because the reality is women, we're not just mothers. A lot of us have a strong business sense, or we're working. A lot of us care about home organization, and, we're multifaceted. We're not just moms, and we're not, even if you're a stay-at-home mom like myself, like we're multifaceted. We have a lot of depth to us. So it just is fabulous, because this brand lends itself to still like a broader lifestyle kind of set of discussions. And so we can talk about anything. And I love that. So I hope that you feel cozy in our little journey together. Something else I am excited to share with you is that in building this brand, I also really am excited because we're going to be rolling out some products. Yes, some fun products. And I have so many cute little sayings and things that you guys are going to love. And I'm thinking we're probably going to start with either candles or hats or coffee mugs. So I'm super excited to start working hard and rolling up my sleeves and developing those products for you guys. And you'll see, you're going to love it because I already know what you like because you're basically like me. And so I'm going to have really cute little things that you guys are going to enjoy for the holidays. So I'm going to be working and learning to get those products out to you. So with that, let me know what you think about the new brand, Motherhood Interrupted, honey. I am going to have to figure out all of my marketing and Instagram and social media and website and all that fun stuff. And I'll let you guys know as we go because you're here alongside me on this journey. But I just want to say, girls, women out there that have, become moms and it's really changed your course. I see you. I'm here with you. And I feel all the struggles. I feel the fact that our hot cup of coffee gets interrupted, our glass of wine gets interrupted, our social life gets interrupted, and we all know it's for the best reason ever, but it still is tough. And that's why I'm so excited to sit by your side and do this alongside with you guys. So with that, let me know what you guys think of the new brand. I'm super excited. And thanks for listening as always. If you think that there is somebody that needs to be joining us or someone that I should be interviewing or having on my show, let me know. Send me a DM at Kimberly Lovey. And please subscribe and rate the show 5 stars. It's super important and it means so much to me. And just send me a little bit of love if you are enjoying the podcast. So with that, thank you guys. And thanks again for listening and have an amazing week. All right, that is it for today. Now, as you know, some of our best conversations actually happen after the show. So I want you to find me on Instagram at Kimberly Lovey and let me know your thoughts about today's show. You can screenshot this episode and let us know what your biggest takeaway was and tag me at Kimberly Lovey and we can share it on our stories. I will see you again, same time, same place next week.